Kind of just like a random nuclear stream. As you can see that I just talked from the fact that I just talked. I'm still sick. Wasn't planning on going live today, but I realized that I would not be able to avoid spoilers if I don't. I already had one thing spoiled because for several reasons. One of the game announcements for this console. One, I tried blocking it from my vision. Or it wasn't I tried blocking it from my vision, I was literally making the stream for this, and in the suggested tags was a game title, which I'm assuming is in the direct. And then I saw, when I opened YouTube to open my stream just now, I saw it in the thumbnail of someone else's video. And then on top of that, when I clicked on the Nintendo live stream, like, you know how you can hover a thumbnail and it shows a live preview now? Well, it hovered the game, so I just know one of the games confirmed for this console. I also have reason to believe that Hades 2 is going to be on this console, which I don't want to call a surprise or anything. It's just a guess. And then, what was the last thing? They might be adding stuff to the Nintendo Online, a certain Pokemon game, which, when I opened my phone this morning, it was a busy morning for me. I had, like, job-related stuff that I was working on. Your boys tried to get full-time employment, so it was busy all this morning. And I opened my phone, I was like, oh, I shouldn't check Instagram, which I realized the second that I went on Instagram. But I don't think I got any major spoilers outside of the one game. Turn the mic down, music or your music down or mic up. Okay. I will turn the music down. Wait. That's not how that's supposed to happen. Wait, this is just not functioning right. I'm glad you caught that now. It's supposed to be going here. That's why that's so loud. It was literally getting exported to the wrong audio track. I didn't even know I still had that. I didn't know that could happen. That has never happened before. I have to squint with my ears. Okay, that should be better now, right? Yeah, there's an audio track that I have not used since I had the old Logitech red headphones with the really bad mic on it in like 2021, 2022 that I just still have, but it hasn't been a problem because why would anything ever go through to that? But apparently I touched some settings at some point for Google Chrome. Oh, probably because I was on Discord. I was probably using this mic for a Discord call, and I needed to change that setting. So we should be fixed now. I'm very glad you caught that now and not 30 minutes into the stream. That's good. But yeah, I got one game spoiled. Also, Ben called me like an hour and a half ago, which reminded me to schedule the stream in the first place. I was still eating. And he said he told me to call him after every single reveal. But I said, you know what, I'll compromise. I'll call you at the end of the stream and we're gonna just talk about everything. Because apparently there could not be a more perfect direct for him personally. So that puts this direct is on a pedestal right now. We're about to figure out how high that pedestal goes, but enough talking. Okay, it's time for action. Wait, I'm getting the foot switch. Huh? Hello. Why isn't it working? What is this button binding to? What are any of these binding? Why can I go here, but I can't go back? That doesn't make sense. Huh. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay. I don't feel like. Do I feel like fixing that? I don't think I do. Because I'm probably gonna be switching to OBS. I might not stream tomorrow or Sunday. So I can or not tomorrow, today's a Wednesday. Friday or Sunday, probably Friday, maybe also Sunday, so I can set up OBS and then we hit April. That sounds like I'm talking about hitting the person from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We hit the ground running in April. Or I guess it is April now, but like the first complete week where it's only days of April. That might be the move. Because I don't know if you can tell, at the beginning of the stream I started with a cough. I am in fact still sick. So, there's that. Oh, wait a second. Let me, actually... Don't look at that. We pop this out over here. And then... we do that. I would turn it down 10 to 50%, but I can hear you without ear squinting. So we're okay. Let's test because this is just the music. We're not gonna be playing this music, obviously. We're gonna be doing this, which should be people talking. Let me know how loud this is. This is like the new thing for where the Switch 2 is gonna look like for directs now. This seems fine. Okay, bet. Then we got a new direct title sequence? What the heck? You spoil us, Nintendo. You spoil us. Okay. I saw a post earlier saying quarter zip winter was the male equivalent to sundress summer, and it so genuinely upset me for no real reason that I evidently just crashed as I woke up 4 hours later. That's insane. Quarter zip winter. I feel like quarter zips aren't that cool though. I feel like sundresses are like elegant. Quarter zips are like, yeah, I would not call those equivalent. I would not call those equivalent at all. Okay. Anyways, we can have this conversation later. Smash! It's Smash! Oh my god, Smash Brothers! Oh! Yoshi. Wait, we had a Yoshi's Island game? What is this? Why do the graphics look good? This isn't a Nintendo game. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, it is Mario Kart. Okay, this is the one thing I had spoiled. I just hovered and I just see Mario Kart game. I'm like, cool, Mario Kart 9. Wait, why do the graphics look good? This isn't a Nintendo console. Why was Yoshi's face so expressive? We got boats? We got jet skis? Not jet skis, what are those called? Snow skis? Snow cars? I don't know. Why did Donkey Kong look like that? Am I crazy? That cloud looked like a ship. Like a Bowser ship. Wait, that's sick. Why does Bowser look like that? I don't like that. I like Wario. Oh my god, I like Waluigi. Bowser Jr. Somebody went crazy. Was that freaking... Did that Koopa have a gamer headset on? Oh, they're grinding. Wait, this is sick. Oh my god, I can play as a Momo! This game's peak. This game's peak. It's the best Mario Kart game in the franchise. What is this? What the heck? Wait, they got all... Wait, that's fire! But they got alt costumes? Yeah, this is the best Mario Kart game in the franchise. I don't need the gameplay. I don't need to play the game. What's those things? I forgot those were called. Oh my god, is that Whalmer? Pokemon crossover? Like hit Alpharad video? Yokomon? Was that what it was called? God.
Hello everyone.
What the heck?
Koichi Kawamoto.
Who are these guys?
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Why are they dressed so differently?
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, they got a pop collar.
I'm Takuhiro.
Bro just has a
the director
shirt that's orange.
And I'm
This is the only guy that's dressed like how I would expect the Nintendo executive to dress.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Now, what do you think this brand new
The
Mario
single
Kart
button
game
sure is
will
kind
be
of
like?
fire though. I hate the freaking collar. I wouldn't lie to you. I hate open collars like that. But I think it's just jacket
A
stuff. though,
brand
so I'll
new
probably get it.
entry in the Mario Kart series is
about
launching
time.
exclusively.
Wait,
on
you can play as the
Nintendo
bully?
Switch 2 system.
Wait, you can play as
Welcome to
Lakitu?
this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span
Fried chicken,
the
I'm in.
globe.
Zebra? Is it Yoshi's fried chicken though?
Depending on the time
I
of
don't
day
like Luigi.
and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Dude, it's so peak. Look at freaking King Boo, bro. Crown on the top hat's crazy.
And in this
Nabbits?
Mario Kart
Is
game,
that a crab? Dude, you can
go
play as
off the
everything.
racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
They're gonna freaking show you playing as Monty Mole.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first
Wait, no
place.
wonder they didn't have a Mario Kart game on the last console. They were
But don't sleep
saving
at the
everything for
wheel.
this.
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
I would hope 10 years of
With
development
24
leads to
drivers
this.
in each race, the
24?
multi-series history, the competition is gearing up.
Wait, this is fire. Knockout Tour.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
This is Battle Royale Mario
Race
Kart.
non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
What is Luigi
There are
driving?
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh my god, it's literally, well, it's not quite Battle Royale.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
This is a fire game mode. Free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Wait, that's fire.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Wait, that's
So
sick.
drive wherever your heart takes you.
Wait, that's sick. It's open world.
You can also go
Open
for
world
scenic
Mario
drives
Kart.
with friends, and even take photos together at different locations.
That's so. This is the best game in the franchise. Holy crap! I didn't know I needed any of this, and now it's like, why hasn't that been the game before?
A brand new race across
Wow.
the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
Yeah, DK does look like that. I wasn't
Launches
crazy.
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, launch title.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming
Oh,
Mario Kart World
I thought they were
Direct.
saying that
So
was
be
the
on the
release
lookout for
date.
more
I was
information
like, what do
in
you
the
mean that Switch 2 comes out in 2 weeks? That doesn't make sense.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo
I don't
Switch
like
2.
Bro's fit, I'll be honest.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Why does he, I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on this guy, but why does he look like that?
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new
Why does this guy
features
look like
of
that?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Is it the lighting? Do they have makeup on? Am I crazy?
These are the Joy-Con 2
Lock-in controllers.
for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con
Okay.
2, we've added a new C button.
I needed that.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I was always wondering, why doesn't the Joy-Con have a C button? That was a nice little sound effect. Alone? That's crazy.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Just like me for real. She is not, no, she's not playing video game.
That was you. So
Oh my god, they got Discord on the Switch. Wait! Wait, this is,
Wait, no,
it's literally
no,
Discord.
no, 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 no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature
This
for
is,
Nintendo
it's not,
Switch
this isn't
2.
toxic enough for a game chat with
Hey,
the
what's up?
boys.
Can you hear
Or
me?
crazy enough.
Hello?
Or depressing enough. It's too happy.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate
It's too
with friends and
over-the-top
family
happy. Wait.
while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to run that back. I was lost.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
It looks like proximity chat, unless I'm
Hey, what's
tripping.
up? Can you hear me? Hello?
No, they just, okay, they just started chatting when they got close to each other. It's not
With
proximity
this
chat.
feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Okay,
Follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow.
I hope it's optimized well.
For an adventure.
This is probably better than Discord.
While using the Game Chat
If it's optimized
feature,
well.
your voice is recognized by a microphone built into
Oh.
the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
I actually don't
Alright,
like
let's keep
that.
going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
That means I'm reliant on a good
All right,
mic.
let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
They said, don't worry, you're not gonna have PS4 game chat experience.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
Oh, this looks. Oh my god.
you can also share your game screen.
Dude, the games.
on top of that dinosaur?
The games are in 15 FPS, dog.
You can also share your game screen.
Nobody's using this
Just
feature.
like go on top of that dinosaur.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh,
Wow,
shoot.
spoilers, guys!
Oh, he's
Yeah, that guy got stepped on. GG's, bro. He's dead.
I got it.
Did he go in the mouth?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Dude, this game looks so fire. Oh my gosh.
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow.
It's funny, Balloon Fight in
Sky
15
right
FPS because it's an
here.
NES game.
I feel like-
Or a really old game. I don't know if it's an NES or not.
Kirby, look, you're
Looks fine, actually.
so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Calling Kirby cute is the most realistic thing that happened in this part of the stream so far.
or expand another friend's game screen.
You're just explaining voice chat features. That's not particularly.
That, wall that's to your left.
cool.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think
Brother, in 15 FPS, bro, we calling that watch?
Okay, I think we have to try.
We just tried banishing you a mango stream. Our stream's too powerful.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
Okay.
this. By
is this
connecting
for?
this camera to the system,
You just gave us a webcam?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
No way they got a zoom feature.
Doing good.
you can
That's kinda
appear
cool,
on
actually.
screen
I'm kinda rocking with it.
and video chat while playing a game.
At least the one in Animal Crossing. That one feels fitting. The other ones all are.
Good.
I don't know. I don't like this. But the one on
Here's
the bottom
how it
right, I'm
works
rocking
with
with.
just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
That was good.
okay. No,
Yeah,
no,
that
wait,
look-
wait,
that
wait.
looks
Go
good.
left,
That
go
looks
left,
good.
left,
Oh,
left.
wait,
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out.
I mean,
as
I
if
guess,
you were
bro.
together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
It was lagging in the preview. I see.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
You can use slurs. Insane. Press fish to
Decide your
fish.
own rules
Fish
for a
button.
retro game competition. Or hold
What does
a
the
sports
ICL stand
competition
for?
between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
I can't lie.
What did you think? In developing
I don't
Game
like.
Chat,
I feel
our
so
goal
mean.
was for you to enjoy playing online with others more
He
closely.
just doesn't look like. He looks like he's
including
trying
family
to
and friends.
present as
Almost as if
chill,
you're all
and it's
playing
like
together
half
in the same
working.
place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
For $80.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch
I don't like
Online
the Switch 2 so
membership will
far.
be required to use Game Chat.
Though I do like
However,
Mario Kart.
Since
What
we'd like
World?
as many people as possible
looks
to
fire.
experience Game Chat, it will be available
Quadrillion
without a
dollars.
membership for a
Wait,
limited
wait,
time.
wait, wait.
We hope you'll try it out. Available without a membership, as many people as possible to experience.
Bro, online.
We hope you'll try it out.
Nobody's using it, bro. I have Discord for free.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether
Yo,
parental
Bowser
permission
looks
is always required when a
insane.
child wants to use Game Chat.
I
to
can
play with
see
their
every
friends.
like scale.
we'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and
Dude,
friends.
What am I looking at?
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game with
nice.
Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
So, can you go from Switch 2
Game
to
Share
Switch
also supports online
1
play
and
with
Lite?
other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Okay.
Up next,
That's like backwards compatibility.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
I wish you guys had a new game like Switch.
Please
sound.
take a look.
I don't know, man. It's just not giving new console. Bigger screen?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger
Yo.
built-in screen.
But you
Here's
can
how that
whoa.
compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Okay.
The screen
No.
supports up to 120 frames per
That's
second,
not true.
allowing for
I don't
smoother
believe it.
gameplay in supported titles.
There's gonna be no titles that can take advantage of that because Nintendo.
The
or at least
LCD
at
screen is
launch.
more vivid.
Besides
and
maybe
supports
this one.
HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas.
What is on the
of
right? Is that the
images.
Switch console? Like, what did you compare that to? You don't have that game on the Switch
The
One.
all-new changes. The all-new
Magnetically?
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL
Think-
and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing
I
with
just
the
need a bigger
Joy-Con 2
control.
held horizontally.
These hands, I can't play with a single Joy-Con.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
That's good. Do they drift?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both
That's
the
kinda
left
cool,
and
I
right
guess.
Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer
What is
and
this
more
jazz,
natural
bro?
in handheld and
Kinda
tabletop
fire.
modes.
4 seconds of that, awesome.
It has a built-in microphone, so you
No.
can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Okay. 4 seconds, jazz snippet. Alright, ended up with the album in the bag. True.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
Thank God they
sturdy
fixed this.
stand. You can
But
move
it just-
freely,
I don't know.
like this.
This console looks too visually similar to the Switch One for me.
In addition to the USB-C
I'll
port
explain
found
later.
on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Oh! Wait, they fixed it. They fixed that. You couldn't
Nintendo
charge
Switch
with the
2
like
comes
that
with
in the previous console.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
I wish I
Reading and
didn't know how
writing
much this
data
console
is
was going to
also
be so I could
faster.
speculate about it. Right now I've been making
Use the
jokes like, yeah, this
Nintendo
mess is
Switch
not
2
going to be
dock
350.
to connect to your TV
Or
and
300, it
enable
was
up to
300. This is not
4K
$300 console.
resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I would guess
The
this is
Nintendo
going to
Switch 2
be
dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
a
This
$400 to
helps keep
$500
performance
console.
stable.
If I did not know what the price was right now.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as
Trade
well
war,
as
yeah.
compatible
True, $600
Nintendo
console,
Switch
actually.
games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay. I like it. I just don't like the design of it. At all.
As you just saw, Nintendo
From like
Switch
a
2 isn't
aesthetic
simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
standpoint.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
1, 2, 3 switch.
Hello. My current location
1, 2, 3
is
switch.
actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Say free. Free launch title.
I'm standing over here.
And
Okay,
I'll
everyone,
have faith in this.
join me inside the
console
game.
Why aren't they Mii's?
There are
Why
a
don't you
lot
guys
of question
like
mark
Mii's?
icons here. Let's examine them.
That's like the best
This
part
sign
about
reads,
Nintendo.
Where are the magnets?
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached
Maybe
to the
Mii
system
should stay on the
with
Wii. I
magnets.
don't know.
And those
No,
magnets
they were also
are
on the Wii U
inside
and the
the
Switch,
system.
so I don't think I agree with that.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Oh, that's cool.
so that's how they attach to the system.
That makes sense. After the magnets are.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, this isn't
Another
a game.
example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the
Okay,
position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Oh, okay.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things
I thought
like
you were
this
supposed to
are
go in the
possible.
first hole. I didn't even notice the last one. I'm like, brother, you're
There are
not even
secrets
aiming.
to discover, even as you're
Oh, wow.
playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So
Why do
please
you
check
say
it out if you're interested.
paid? Dude.
Now, I'd like to share
Just
some
make
more
it
information
free.
regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Literally
This is the
Literally
game card for
1984.
Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now
You should
red
put it
and
in
it
the
has much
Switch.
faster
Hold on.
data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage.
I feel like making it the
Switch
same
2
shape
will
is
only
insane.
work with micro SD express
People are gonna
cards.
try putting in their Switch 1.
They're
don't
a
know
different
better
type of
and
SD
destroy their
card
console.
and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Why does it both say Samsung and
Additionally,
SanDisk?
to transfer data
Is that who they
from
got
Switch
sponsored
to
by?
Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
Lock in.
It has a C button, which launches
It
Game
looks the
Chat, and on the
same.
back, there are new GL and GR
Oh,
buttons,
never mind,
which you
peek.
can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the
Nice.
Developer article on the website, where the three of us
This
will talk
English
about
voice
the
actor
development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out.
Sounds
as
exactly what I think that the not this guy, the previous
And
guy
now,
sounded
the
like.
Nintendo Switch 2
Like in
launch
my
date.
head.
Nintendo
Wait,
Switch
did you
2
launch date?
launches on June 5th. We're very
Isn't that
much
2
looking
months?
forward to the day when you all get to experience it.
That's 2
Please
months?
wait just a bit longer.
I thought this was gonna be like a
Now,
October, November joint.
broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3
Holiday
types of
season.
games.
Okay, wait.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay. Nintendo Switch
These
1
games
games.
take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
And Nintendo Switch 3 games, which are going to be coming out in
The
the future.
second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo
So what's the
Switch.
third type? Virtual console?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2,
Mario
and
Kart
more.
8 Deluxe Deluxe.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Okay, I might get this game. I know Ben would play this game. Can I play this with...
Super Mario Party
Switch
Jamboree
1
is getting an
owners?
upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
I don't think we needed that, actually.
audio recognition, more expressive
So
rumble,
these are... Okay, these are new mini games, though.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory,
Interesting, okay.
all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
So in.
First up is Mario Party mode.
I like his shirt, the pink one.
With a single camera,
I like the
up to
texture.
4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you
I don't
can
think this is
experience
necessary.
all the reactions and
Okay, that was kinda
emotions
funny,
in
though.
real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Okay, I wasn't going to comment on this until
As
after
you
this
play,
happens.
so you
Nintendo
can
was actively
experience
fumbling their
all the
marketing.
reactions and emotions
This was really good
faces as you
marketing.
play, so
This is
you
a
can
memeable face.
experience
That's
all
funny.
the reactions
That's something that would
and
happen in an
emotions
actual
real
game.
time.
But they're
Or
trying too hard to
4
make
friends
everyone
can take
seem
the party
happy.
online.
In this moment right here, you know half your friends are like they're just so beat. They are straight mauling. They are both smiling. They had the opportunity right here to make one of these guys like just over the top devastated. And that would have been very easily shared on the internet as a meme. They're not locked in. Nintendo, you're trying to be too family friendly.
Bowser
Be
Live,
funny.
a mode
Be
where
funny.
the livelier
Please.
team wins.
Anyways, enough of that
Bowser will
rant.
bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car
We
with
to
your
become
voice.
Mario Chat.
Go. And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster with the
They have,
safety
like, the
bar
friggin-
lowered and secured,
I look like the Stack Goombas.
body movement and sound.
Like the from Super Mario, not Super
Finally,
Mario,
take
Mario
a ride
Odyssey.
on the mouse-controlled
You know what I'm
carnival
talking about?
coaster with the safety bar lowered and secured. You're off.
Those are
Use
not equally
mouse
secure.
controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
This is absolutely theme park coded.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin.
Well, Nintendo Crash
There's
Out
a
Hours would be
bouldering
mad funny.
game where 2
See?
players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games
SD
that
cards
use a
aren't
camera,
compatible. I thought they meant that.
a built-in microphone,
I thought they
mouse
said.
controls,
Wait, you're right.
games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini
Yeah, regular
games that
SD
use a
cards would not be
camera,
compatible then.
Roll an arm. And one where you shake a can of
It's
spray paint and
Switch
quickly tag
SD
objects.
cards aren't compatible. That's really weird.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How
It was
quickly
into with
can
the
you
good
reach
luck
the station?
instead of good luck, have fun.
From
Good luck,
mini games that use a
GLGR.
camera, the built-in microphone,
There's no way
mouse
this
controls,
scares off ghosts,
and
bro.
rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party
We always need
Jamboree,
mouse controls,
Nintendo
true.
Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV.
Yeah, I didn't think
launches
audio
on
jack
Nintendo
on the
Switch 2,
controller-
July 24th.
I was surprised to see that because
Nintendo Switch 2
Okay, July
players who
24th.
already own
I'm surprised this
Super
isn't a
Mario
launch
Party
title.
Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
okay, that's good. Hopefully, it's not super expensive.
Please look forward to a new
I was like,
Mario
man, 'cause
Party
that game came out
experience
really late in the
where
console's
you can see each
lifespan.
other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo
They
Switch
really
2
wanted
edition
money,
games.
but I was thinking, man, they're really kind of greedy. Then they kind of want money, but they fixed that. Oh shoot, that's sick.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda.
I'm
Breath
very
of the
glad I
Wild
did not
and
buy
The
these
Legend
games.
of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the
Are you gonna give me
image
a
more
bundle?
vibrant. So you can play with
If you give me a
smoother,
bundle for like
higher
$100, I'll
definition
call it.
graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
I'm just so used to not seeing.
This
Hold on, I'm
new
gonna pause really
feature
quick.
can be accessed.
I'm so used to not seeing audio jacks on like head. Oh my god, we're not even halfway yet. Audio jacks on like headphones and stuff, or no longer seeing audio jacks on cell phones, smartphones, and things like that. That I didn't expect to see one on the controller, but personally, I like wired headphones more because they're cheaper for the same audio quality because you don't have to invest in Bluetooth technology. I don't know if they have the same noise canceling features that way, but I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example,
What is this?
it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
That I don't need a GPS for my video game actually.
Or you can share your creations
That's really
using
funny,
QR
though.
codes and send them to another player to
From
create
like a
in
lore
their game.
POV. Like what does this mean for Zelda lore? What's up, Dark Soul? That's cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Does the audio jack in the headphones not just like complicatedly turn them into Bluetooth headphones? What do you mean? I mean, you get to. I guess it does. But at no extra cost to you in theory. I don't know, maybe the audio, not putting audio jacks saves the company a few dollars per, or a few cents per created controller. I don't know. But I guess it's better than having to be forced to use Bluetooth, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, Forgotten Land spotted in the trailer.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll
Dream
be able to
announcement?
enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I am
along
so
with
glad I
improved
did not
graphics
buy
and
these
frame rates.
games for the
To
Switch
the
one.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Realistically, probably wasn't playing this game though.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I'm not gonna lie, you don't have me with this
Metroid
one.
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Cinema. Wait, so when is this game dropping then? That makes it sound like it's coming out this year. Is that already
In
announced?
addition
Am I
to
crazy?
standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per
I can see the difference. That's crazy.
second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support
I'm definitely
HDR,
doing the second one.
based on your preference and playstyle.
I think smoother frame rate is better than
Plus,
higher graphic settings. IMO.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Wait, this looks
By
so much
taking
better.
advantage of the power of
Dude.
Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution
Oh my
and frame
god,
rate.
it's so beautiful. It's so much better. Oh
The
my
Nintendo
gosh.
Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Yeah, I'm getting this console at launch. I gotta start cutting
And
costs now,
if you
chat.
already own the Nintendo Switch version of a
No
game,
more purchasing
you
anything.
can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're
wonder how
looking
much the
forward to
upgrade
these
pack
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Okay. They really want us to use mouse controls. Hold up, pause. I'm gonna read chat. Pretty sure they announced when it's coming out. Lock in a good-looking Pokemon game in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025. That's what I'm saying. We're saying, can't wait to beat people in Mario Kart, then shake my butt with the hit him with the Venom emote after a win, bro. That's crazy. You're so right. They start straight flipping people off. This is a rhythm game? Wait, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, are we... I feel like it's kind of ableist that... Oh my god, he's balling. Never mind. I take it all back. Dragon Drive. That's a fire name. I just want to say, I thought this was going to be like a turntable game where you're like spinning records. You know what I see with the way that they were doing stuff there and the scratching that I heard on my headphones? And I was like, oh, they're going to be like doing turntables. And then I feel like it looks kind of like my disappointment would have been not that it wasn't turntable game, but that, you know, they're in a wheelchair, which, you know, isn't a great look. So just wanted to clear that up. Low-key, I should put my face cam to the right more so it's not interrupted by chat. Why can't you see that? That's weird. Anyways, they're balling, so I'm in. Okay, this actually does not look that good of a game. I was like, dude, this game's gonna be the new 2K. Nope. I'm not rocking with it. You heard it here first, Breath Crispy is ableist. Well, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I'm in. Never mind. If you can do tricks, this game's awesome. Oh. Okay. Okay, the dunking is actually kind of cool. Every other mechanic is kind of mid. I've been back in the Marvel Rivals ground. I nearly have Lord on both Loki and Sue Storm. Huge. Ate someone in a wheelchair back in '97. Well, I don't know about
both
that.
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively
I wouldn't
pull
say that
off
I did
various
that.
moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
I was trying to think of something funny to say, but
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I got nothing. I actually got something. It just sounded too freaky to give you a context of what I was thinking.
I have long observed the lands between.
I don't feel like making that joke right now. Wait!
This world is in dire need.
Elden Ring? What?
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
It actually doesn't run too bad.
No doubt, you will become Elden Lord.
I wouldn't call it great looking,
May
but
you take the
who is she? Tarnished edition. I don't know what that means.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from
Okay, what I think is really funny is Bent told me there were like 4 things he was super excited for, and I honestly, there have been so many things in this trailer that he could have been talking about. I'm not even sure. It could be this. Excuse me. It could be Mario Kart. Probably not. It could be Mario Kart or Mario Party Jamboree. It could be Breath of the Wild getting its own thing on this console and updated graphics. But there's still half the trailer left, so I can't even tell you.
I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal
Okay, I did
out
see
to
this.
vanquish
I wouldn't
the
call this a
sinister
spoiler,
Titan of
though.
time. You'll battle
You know,
beyond the underworld to the
it's not like this is a
ends of the
game
earth,
announcement.
getting to know dozens of characters from Greek.
I was about to say, what if we get Silk Song 2 in this trailer, but
myth in a story that
Or not
reacts
Silk Song
to
2, Silk
every
Song.
setback and victory. It's the kind of game
Silk
you can
Song
quickly pick up and
we don't even get Silk Song. Silk Song never releases. We get Silk Song 2.
reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Okay, cool.
皆さんこんにちは。
That's a cool card
この中山です。
I like
我
that.
々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6。
Okay, see, he could also be talking about this. I actually don't know.
もちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。
New modes exclusive of Switch
ソ
2.
フトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録したイヤーズ1、2ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
This is Metroid.
All operating at normal levels.
Kaiju number 9? Or Kaiju number 8?
Normal. Commencing launch.
After two long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
That's kind of cool.
From
Even that's kind of sick.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new
okay,
equipment, and money. I'm for sale,
Yapping.
and you're buying.
That voice, that mouth animation did not look great.
I'm in need of a new arsenal.
Yeah,
new
he did not say
equipment,
that.
And money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome.
This
I will not be playing
planet
this
will
game.
be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No!
I like that voice actor.
We're in the
though.
middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't
He's
just
also pretty
stop
good.
you. I'll tear you apart.
He's also pretty good. Wow, these are some pretty good voice
Bring
actors.
hope to our lives, don't they?
So what brings hope to our lives?
I'll tear you apart. All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from
What's the sudden spike in black-haired Aura Farmer MCs? Hey.
Hazelight. I'm super excited
Who
for
could tell
Split
you?
Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
People playing this
Together,
game.
they get trapped in their own
watched
stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA
There's like a
Sports,
rise in I mean this is I don't need to pause for this.
We're bringing fans
a
together
rise in
across the
two-player
world, both
like
on the
co-op
pitch
type games. I
and
feel
on the
like.
gridiron. We're excited
Or at least
to
it's like an
announce that
untapped
EA
market. I feel like.
Sports FC will be
I
coming
think they make
to
really good
Nintendo Switch
stream
2.
games.
Madden
I don't know why they
NFL
wouldn't.
will also be
Make
arriving
more.
on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
I feel like everything post Street Fighter 6, I just haven't cared for.
When Hogwarts Legacy
That's no
launches on
shade
the
to
same day
Hades.
as
Hades was
Switch
pretty
2.
cool too. It wasn't like I wasn't like locked in, you know, because I already knew that was happening. Somebody is going crazy right now. These games are old classics. Oh, and that I guess what is it? It Takes Two. No, It Takes Two. The game I was just talking about. That one was interesting, I guess. And this is pretty to look at. I'm just hating it, actually. Split Fiction, thank you. Wait, what? Brother, was that SpongeBob?
Hello.
I was like, how did they get the rights to that SpongeBob later transition? I feel like I'm surprised they, and then they just showed that they were in Bikini Bottom. Insane.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing
Hitman?
our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our
Eaten Alive by
game
Hippo.
will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Gotta be a crazy way to go. Death by Banana Peel is
Plus,
insane.
We are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Me. That was a very realistic bullet loading. That's crazy. I actually kind of got chills from that somehow. Wait. No. James Bond?
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Wow.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4. What about Tony Hawk 2? I mean, that was just a good one. That was a good one. Hippos are absolutely not dinosaurs, by the way. Bond game made by Hitman devs is going to be peak true.
Story of light and shadow.
Are we getting Kingdom Hearts?
Is reborn.
This is not Kingdom Hearts.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
I don't like that.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based
I don't
battles.
like this at all.
Change and customize.
They don't look like they're supposed to be high res.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames.
Low-key dinosaurs instead of high-key dinosaurs?
Square Enix.
Yeah, I know you're so right.
RPG.
I get it now.
Flying
I understand it
HD
now.
Remaster. Set foot in
They are literally mammals, though, I gotta say.
Once more.
This guy looks so... Is this Yakuza? This guy looks so cool. Yeah. I was like, this guy looks so cool. Why does he look so cool? It must be Yakuza.
1988年、東京と大阪、2つの歓楽街を舞台に
I haven't played any of these games. I've heard great things about them. They're apparently really funny and over the top. Which is up my alley.
スイッチ2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
That's a lot. Okay.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing
A lot
and
of stuff
development
getting ported
partners.
over.
But for now, we'd like to show a game being
This guy is
developed in
trying
collaboration
too hard
with
to be chill,
Nintendo.
bro.
Please take a look.
And it's like half working. I won't even lie. New game? HE. What could this be? Just giving Tekken. It's Smash! Oh! Wait, what the heck? It's Zelda coded.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
This is not Zelda.
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the
Wait,
surface,
it is Zelda!
their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Wait, what?
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Is this Zelda? I'm hearing?
the imprisoning war.
Breath of the Wild 3! Breath of the Wild 3! Breath of the Wild 3! It's a prequel.
Traveled back in time.
Wait, Zelda game? Wait, actually Zelda game? Wait, actually prequel? Wait, I wasn't... Was I right?
Hyrule Castle? Then
Into
must
Tears of the
mean
Kingdom.
this really is the past.
Okay, this is what Bent was talking about for sure. Is this a Warriors game? Why did he do that? Why was he aura farming? Why was he hot farming? Why was he kind of like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, wait, she's stunning on him right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a Warriors game. That's a prequel, it looks like. That's cool. I like it.
That was Hyrule War.
Excuse me, chat. Anything could be a dinosaur if you huff enough paint before classifying it. This is not Zelda Intermediate Hylian invention. It's mad funny. What can I say? It was in fact Zelda.
Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Every Zelda game have at least one. I don't know that character.
With support from Nintendo.
You were him?
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
The only Zelda game I played is part of.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch
Why can't I remember what the
on
game
Switch.
is called? Before Majora's Mask. I played part of Ocarina of Time. That's the only Zelda game I played. And I mean like
Nintendo Switch Online
less than 10
Plus
hours.
expansion pack. You can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Is this the sharing thing they were talking about last time?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious
I think
baton,
Bent was also
Link
talking
set sail
about
on an adventure across
But it's
the
not
Great
deluxe
Sea.
though.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A
Dang!
tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
Yo, what are these
3D,
grabs?
weapons-based fighting game.
Oh my god,
Each
bro!
fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the
What?
fight.
Why is he here?
Soul Calibur 2.
Brother, what game is it? I've never seen that before. That game looked hard.
Racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
Why is this music so
or
upbeat and
online.
happy and giddy for F-Zero
Enjoy these
gameplay?
classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
No melee.
More titles will be added in the future.
Okay, I did see XD Gale Darkness. Okay, that was the other thing that I thought, but I saw on
Nintendo
console.
GameCube.
But I didn't register that was a
Nintendo
GameCube
Classics,
game.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo.
I imagine
Switch
there's no
Online
melee
Plus
because
expansion
Nintendo
pack
hates melee
launches
fans.
the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller
They'd make a lot of
designed
money,
after
though.
The original GameCube controller will also be
Meeple
released.
Robo was there. Meeple
It
wasn't
can
tweaking.
connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game
Of
chat.
course.
The Nintendo GameCube controller,
I know Ben's gonna be buying this.
exclusively
Dude,
available
okay,
for
I see why
Nintendo
Ben said
Switch
this was such a
Online
crazy
members,
direct.
will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether
Chibi
you're
was my
familiar
favorite
with the
Smash Flash
games
2 character.
or haven't played them
But that's the
before,
the game he first appeared
we
in.
hope you're looking
The
forward
fans,
to Nintendo
this
GameCube,
game is crazy.
Nintendo Classics.
I had never seen that
Of
game before.
course,
That game looks
you can
crazy.
continue to play select games from the systems shown here on
Soul
Nintendo
Calibur.
Switch
I'm sorry,
2.
chat. My nose is sniffly. I know.
Okay,
I'm
let's see
not-
some more
not
games
sick
from our
yet.
publishing and development partners.
We're getting better though. What the heck? No! Deltarune? What? No! 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 What? Lock in! Oh my gosh! Oh my god, wait, they got, what? What is this? Oh my god, they're jamming! Wait, they threw him? Soul Calibur? Holy, wait, when? If it says release date, I'm getting.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild
My headphones
enemies
fell
and
off.
outrageous weapons. We're still in development and it's
Oh my god, bro. I used to pray for days like this. I used to yearn for days like this. Oh, I've been longing for days like this. Oh my, chat, you know exactly where to find me. On release, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, if I had a heart rate monitor right now, chat. That's my, oh my god, launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
I don't, okay, never mind. This is the perfect direct for Ben.
Our upcoming flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they showed me something like Borderlands 4 is like objectively a big announcement, I think. But I don't care because my heart rate has not settled back down to back to normal yet. Holy. Chapters 3 and 4 will be 25 and allegedly every chapter after we release is a free update. Chapters 3 and 4 could be $100. I would still cop. Now if it was $100, I'd be mad. But you know how like gamers will like be like, oh my god, this game is way too expensive. How dare they charge that price? And they buy it anyway. Toby Fox could do that with like any video game ever, any price ever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still copying it. $25 is, that's nothing, okay? That is not expensive enough, Toby. This game is better than, you know how much I paid for Sparking Zero? $70. Do you know how much hours I have in Sparking Zero? Probably less than 10. That game was terrible, okay? I would gladly pay $70 for freaking Deltarune, okay? I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, my heart rate is returning to normal.
2. Borderlands is
holy,
back.
I don't even, bro, forget the Switch. I don't care if the Switch 2 is coming out. Deltarune is coming out.
Outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead. And
I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do tonight.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
What's up, Dennis? I am on a high right now. Civ 7.
Switch 2 edition.
That's
Sid
awesome.
Meier's Civilization 7.
Dude, the group chat with my friends
In
is
Civ
gonna
7,
go crazy
you'll establish
tonight.
an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Dude, I'm gritty from ear to ear. I can't get over it.
A more intuitive gameplay experience.
Wow.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls in Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
Like NBA 2K?
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
Oh, wait. Black Stream means something big's happened. I just watched Deltarune just came out. You told me there were a bunch of things that made this a perfect direct, like 3 or 4. There have been so many things in this direct that I don't know if you've been excited for or not. It's like above 3 or 4 right now. I absolutely see why this is like perfect direct for you. I don't know what they're about to show you, but the screen went black. I don't think it can top Deltarune 2 unless this is like Super Smash Brothers or like another Pokemon game or something that I would not even fathom being possible. Like if this was, I don't know. Peak direct. I'm still not at the big 3. What? What are you talking about? It can't get. It doesn't get. It can't get better.
By this old tattered man. Off they went,
Okay.
armed with nothing but youthful.
I thought this was gonna be something crazy. It was
profound
a
lack of
black screen, but it's not.
terrible at steering.
4 kids stranded. Why do they run like that? That's okay. This game's peak. It's goofy. I love it.
Awesome! You nailed it. Hook, line, and sink.
Fishing minigame. Oh.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Really have started to master this survival thing.
They got Minecraft freaking. Holy. Oh, it's not goofy enough. Be goofier. This could be a funny stream game. It had like really comical deaths. It's called Survival Kids. It can't be that comical.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Oh shoot, Gungeon. Wait. Oh, I've already seen Gungeon 2, haven't I?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
It's a roguelike, right?
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Okay, yeah, I think I do remember seeing about this. Maybe I'm tripping though.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
What's up, Delta? Gungeon 2 is pretty peak. What is this? Oh, they're gonna eat, bro. Yeah, bro's dead. GG's. It's giving Lethal Company, but like family friendly. Okay, this is not. Is this Lethal Company? Are they like terraforming the planet? Why are there so many people? Dude, my heart, is it finally returned to normal? It's still pretty fast, I feel like. I don't know. Holy. Starseeker. Hey, I already got Deltarune, brother. You cannot ruin this for me.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Oh shoot, Cyberpunk.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the
Dude, they're just pouring everything on this console. Nintendo finally got new graphics and they're like, give us everything. I want every game.
RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo,
brother, was that Darth Maul?
You can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。Nintendo Switch 2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Wow.
ミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を。
Dude, the fact that this console has good graphics is crazy. Because it's a handheld.
FF7 リメイクシリーズに
That's really big.
ご期待ください。
Why did the screen go black? Oh, okay. Wait. They're summarizing everything. There were some crazy announcements here. Oh, okay. They're just doing like this is like the stuff that they think people don't care about. Okay. That's hilarious. 2025? Wait, what do you mean 2025? Wait, what do you mean 2025? Did we already know that? Wait, what do you mean 2025? Wait. Oh yeah, I saw this one a few days ago. I was like, that art style was cool, and it's just Tetris. That's awesome. Yeah, just throw that in there, right? That's what I'm saying. Marvel Rivals at home. I really want that Storm skin in Marvel Rivals. That was a 6 game. This is also a banger, bro. What the heck? Until got Jazz and Funk down on lock, bro. Toby Fox made this? Did Toby Fox make that? Dude, horror game Pac-Man. Oh, I'm sorry, Eldritch Horror Pac-Man is crazy, by the way. Yeah, throw it in the park direct, dude. I mean, to be fair, I feel like a release year isn't, I don't know, Fortnite? Okay. Yeah, I would hope this comes out on the same day as the Switch 2, bro. Wait. What was that guy? There was a dude running. Was this like a pit stop? I did not expect to see a dude on a racetrack. That's funny. For Silksong fans, a release year is everything, you gotta understand. But I feel like if they put a separate segment just for a Silksong release year, that'd be a bit crazy. I think it's funnier to put it in, just throw it in there, you know? If you weren't paying attention, you could miss it. There's no way it gets crazier than this. We got Silksong 2 release year. We got
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Deltarune.
The next game
Mario
will be the
Kart
last from our publishing and development partners.
We got what? Final Fantasy. Remakes or I guess updated graphics for the Zelda games. Another Zelda game. ZA is gonna have better graphics on this console. Prime's gonna like everything's just having better graphics on this console. Like Mario Party's just so much crazy stuff already. Crazy port, Cyberpunk's coming over here, Elden Ring's coming over here, Borderlands 4. Like I don't I don't know what else I could ask for.
Please take a look.
It's a publishing partner? I don't know what else. I don't think I can be surprised. I don't know what this is. Frozen alcoholic? Oh my god, it's like that one painting of David and God, or Adam and God.
I give you my blood.
No clue.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel.
Huh?
And transport him to a night of moonlight.
This is like what? This feels like From Software.
Humanity's very dusk.
That doesn't seem right. Like, why would this be a From Software cutscene? What else could this be? Excuse me, that was disgusting. Okay. I see a train. It's peak. It's already peak. It's given a Bloodborne. There's a gun. It's Bloodborne. 2? Bloodborne 2? Brother, was that freaking Loki? That guy is stance. I like this guy. He's probably Omega Evil though. Whoa. I was giving Kirby villain. So it is Bloodborne 2, right? Oh shoot, you're a vampire? Ew, 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 kill that thing. Oh my god, I hate that. Brother, did this dude hit a Jinwoo? Don't just summon that guy.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Yeah, GG's, he should have dodged. Wait, that's all. This game's peak. Sorry, you can turn into a dinosaur? Yeah, this game's peak. I'm playing this game. You had me a T-Rex, bro. Look at that freaking chakra. Wait, she kind of stunning on him.
The moon tears will flow for one.
I like this voice actor.
And one alone.
He sounds like the Duskbloods. Interesting. He sounds like that one guy from Arcane to me.
And one for one.
Victor.
And one alone.
I know this guy's broken because he has nothing going on. He's too simple. There's no way he's not strong. That's crazy. Bloodborne 2 with international copyright law, not Bloodborne 2. Your powers are mine! Holy, okay. I gotta read chat. Eldritch Pac-Man looks lit. I disagree. Any official acknowledgement of the game system would have been enough. You don't understand it yet, but you will. From Software has such a specific vibe, you can immediately clock it when it makes something. But like, I just didn't expect them to announce this in a freaking Nintendo trailer. You know what I mean? I was not expecting to see that at all. There's a bigger it's not possible for there to be a bigger freaking reveal for you. That's not a thing. Bloodborne 3, Elden Ring 2, freaking Berserk game, bro. I don't. Another Street Fighter. What is this freaking rat bird? They really just took a pigeon and said, what if we break this down to what people think about it? That was crazy, by the way.
We'll be publishing
I really hate stand callers, bro. They just don't do it for me.
Hidetaka Miyazaki will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's
available.
Oh,
that's cool. From software fans. Okay, so it has to be an internal game. It would have to be Smash.
Development partners who prepared footage for
what could be bigger than another Zelda game? Because it's big for you, not big for me.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners
it has to be Smash.
Games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
What could be bigger?
Please take a look at this.
What could this possibly be? There's just no way. What the? Is this that one Mario? Kirby? Oh my god, is it Kirby Air Ride? There's no way this is Kirby Air Ride. Oh my, no. No. That doesn't, why would they bring it back now? But that's the only thing it could be. Yo! That's whoa. That's crazy. Yo, that's insane. Tomorrow. Kirby Air Riders. That's fire. That's fire. Okay, no announcement. That's fine. Or year. Oh, that's crazy. What? I was joking. I thought this was 2026
Kirby
for sure.
Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago,
that's
is getting a brand new
crazy
game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby
Yo,
Air
that's
Riders,
insane.
Directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please
There's no way it gets crazier. It's not possible. What could this be? I have no idea what game this is. No way it's Mario Odyssey 2. No way we're getting a second Mario Odyssey. No, this is Mario Odyssey 2. Oh my gosh. This has to be Mario Odyssey 2. Is this... No. No, I didn't think it was possible it was Donkey Kong. Oh, I hate this design. Donkey Kong Odyssey? What is going on? Dude, there was an inkling in the back of my head like it could be, but that would be crazy. I guess they want it to be crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Whoa. Guys. He just like me for real. That's me when I saw this entire direct. He was stance, by the way. So is it Donkey Kong Odyssey? Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh my gosh. This might be okay.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game.
There's more?
starring Donkey Kong.
You're gonna break it down?
Called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's crazy. That's
With
crazy.
Incredible strength. Smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Gosh.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Dude.
Thank you for watching so far.
Of course, bro.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June
I do
5th.
need a recap. This was a crazy direct.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital
Dude,
version of Mario
why
Kart
is it
World.
ugly?
For more
Give me
details,
another color
please
option.
check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
No, you can't do this to me, man.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
2 months is
We're
not a
very
long
much
time.
looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
I did not think this console was coming out this
We
year.
appreciate you joining us today.
A year
Thank
ago.
you very much.
Like, I thought this was a 2026 console for sure. Because we didn't hear anything. Okay. Unironically, that might be the greatest Nintendo Direct I have ever seen. The only one that like comes close is the one where Ultimate was revealed. That's insane. Okay, I was like avoiding reading chat because there was I was just so locked, bro. June 5 is Mario Kart World. I mean, it's just loaded with information. Biggest reveal of my life by far. I am more hyped for this than any Smash game by far. Okay, because you got like 10 things. You got like 10 things, bro. Last year Donkey Kong game was in 1999. Dang. Less timeline. Well, for video games. I wouldn't say outside of that. We are seeing a convergence between video games and everything else. I hope the economy is strong enough for me to be able to afford these things when they come out. Perhaps never in this console's lifetime. I would not be surprised, bro. I don't think it's close, man. I'd have to rewatch whatever Direct Smash came out in to see what else was in that Direct. This had a lot of stuff in it. This Direct has something at least related to the big three of their franchises, Zelda, Pokemon, and a DK, which is tied to Mario. We also got Mario Kart, which is tied to Mario. Count that, even if it's like a spinoff, you know? 2 spinoffs for Mario I would count that as their biggest thing, you know? I'd count that as 4 things. We got freaking Bloodborne 2. We got, oh my god, we got Deltarune, bro. Oh my god, bro. We got Deltarune. We got Silksong. Not even mentioning things we got ported. Freaking Elden Ring. Cyberpunk. Yeah, I mean, Yakuza is not huge, but Yakuza. I'm not even mentioning things that are coming in-house for Nintendo. We're getting Mario Party's coming back. Zelda, the Breath of the Wild franchise, both games are coming back with new stuff. I wouldn't really count the Kirby thing. I didn't see him all that great in my opinion, I won't lie, but this was Kirby Air Ride, bro. Just a loaded direct, bro. Just a loaded direct. And this is gonna be Nintendo's fans like new. They're gonna think this is normal. All right, some of these people are getting fed too. I did not need. You gave me Deltarune. You did not need to give me anything else. I'm sure for half of you guys watching, they gave you your one thing, and some crumbs and you were okay. This is like giving a 5-course meal from a professional chef to a starving child who has never had good food in their life. Matter of fact, that's not even accurate. A starving, like, 90-year-old who has never... Well, they can't eat the food. A starving elder who can still, like, eat the food and, like, chew properly, but has never had good food in their life. Like, this was a 10 out of 10 direct. For sure. If not the greatest of all time, like, actually. Oh my gosh. I'm not even done reading chat yet. I'm gonna call you in a second, Ben. Ultimate was it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in that direct. You did miss a lot of the stream, Zonko. We're gonna still be talking for a bit, though. You showed me this direct and didn't show me Kirby Air Ride. I would have traded it all for a new Kirby Air Ride game made by Sakurai. See, that's what I'm saying. You all got at least your one game, but you didn't just get your one game. My one thing was Deltarune. That was way above expectations, but they also gave me Mario Kart. They gave me this DK game. What else things that I know that I'm copying? That's probably it, actually. That I'm certain I'm copying. But we got Zelda ports. Mario Party port. I might play Air Ride. Final Fantasy. Elden Ring, like, this console is... Oh my gosh, bro. I think because they knew that they were increasing the cost of this console by $150, they were like, okay, we gotta, they were like, we gotta make sure people actually want to buy it. And they did not disappoint, bro. Like, you show me Deltarune. You don't gotta show me anything else. I would have copped the... Cop the console regardless. Mario Kart at launch, bro. Yeah, it was a crazy direct. No Kid Icarus Rising. I'm the biggest winner here, and you know it too. I didn't say I wasn't, that you weren't, my brother. I did not begin to suggest that. Is there any other? I don't want to play the song again. I just played. Oh, you know what? Classic. A starving 90 can't eat, bruh. I checked the Nintendo Direct Ultimate was revealed on. I'm looking at it, this one's far better. This Direct may have genuinely sold me on the price on the console despite the price point. You were going to. I don't know what I said I might. I'm talking about Kirby Air Ride. That game is not a part of my childhood, you know. Okay, let me call Ben. Let me know if you can hear him when he answers. I'm assuming he's gonna answer. He did say. Okay. Yo. I cannot hear bro. Can you guys hear bro? Why does it smell bad right now? Output to... there.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can now. Let me see if stream can. Yo, stream. Chat. He's probably really loud. If he's as loud as for you guys as he is for me, if you can't hear him.
These kids in your chat, dude. Oh my god. People don't understand. People are too young to understand the glory that is Mario Kart. Or sorry, not Mario Kart. That is Kirby Air Ride. Dude, people don't understand. 22 years. It's been 22 years.
Has it been 22 years?
It's been 22 years since Kirby Air Ride.
That's crazy.
And we got sprinkles of it along the way. So like Sakurai was still thinking about it. Like, do you remember Smash Run on 3DS?
Yeah.
Yeah, Smash Run was there. Kid Icarus Uprising also had like an upgrade system that was like similar to Kirby Air Ride stat upgrade stuff. Like, like Sakurai's been thinking about this for years. And holy fucking shit. dude, people do not understand how fucking crazy Kirby Air Ride is. It's like,
I mean,
like
I think it's pretty crazy. I would never have expected it.
It is the cult classic GameCube game. Like, it's the cult classic party GameCube game.
Dude, what just happened, bro?
Dude, Bloodborne 2.
What did I just witness?
Dude, Bloodborne 2. For those of you, because I have a feeling a lot of you guys in chat also don't play FromSoft games as much as I do. Bloodborne 2. But by the way, FromSoft got acquired by PlayStation. The fact that we are getting Bloodborne 2 on Nintendo Switch as an exclusive is fucking ludicrous. You know about this, Bryce?
No, I did not know that.
Kodansha, the parent company to FromSoft, is owned now by PlayStation.
Huh.
Yeah. So the fact that we're getting Bloodborne 2, by the way, a PlayStation exclusive, Bloodborne 1 was, on the Nintendo Switch after, what, I think 15 years? It was a PS3 game. Like, and it never got ported ever. It never got ported ever. The fact that we're getting it again, and emulation is not available for this game yet. It's not good enough yet. So the fact that we're getting a new one, quote unquote new one, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah. On top of Gungeon, dude, how the fuck do you not know I play so much Gungeon? That's crazy.
I just didn't know, dude. There were so many things in this review. I did not know which one particularly you were talking about. Like, there could have been you could have been talking about Gungeon, Final Fantasy,
Soul Calibur 2 coming back. That game.
Okay,
Was
I would not have guessed that one.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have guessed that one, but that one's big for me too. That was locked to the GameCube. There was no way to play it other than emulation on the GameCube.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, those two games coming over.
Dude, I don't
Mario
honestly
Party.
care about those. I don't really care about Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom because you're gonna have to pay more for it. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay more for it. It's not like free, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how much it's gonna be.
It's like whatever.
What else? GameCube controller existing.
Oh yeah. That one's big. That one's fire.
Street Fighter 6.
Honestly, I like Street Fighter, but like I don't like if you're playing. It's like the Mortal Kombat. You know, like Mortal Kombat's on the Switch. Like, why would you play Mortal Kombat on the Switch as opposed to anything else?
The only reason I mention it is because this console looks like it's actually going to run well. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I hope so.
I mean, dude, it looked like it was.
It was chugging.
It
was chugging for a few games. And,
yeah, 120 FPS up to 4K. No, they weren't both enabled at the same time, but
yeah, no. What I'm
really,
saying is like screen sharing, dude. That was chugging. Do you see that? That was like 10 FPS.
For which one?
The screen share, like the game chat screen share silliness.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, 15 FPS. That was hilarious.
That was silly. That was,
What's also funny is it's only free with Nintendo Online.
All right, hang on, dude. Zonka, bro. All right, you've gotten like 4 Fire Emblem games on this fucking console.
He said Kappa, bro. This guy got baited.
Bro, no. If I was still mod in your chat, this guy would be so far gone by now.
That's crazy.
But I am happy that there was no Xenoblade. Honestly, that was like it. Also made it a perfect Nintendo Direct for me.
You did say if there's Xenoblade in this trailer, I'm gonna kill myself. You did say that. I was like, what if you get everything else you want? And you said no. I would still kill myself. I'd just die happy.
Yeah, dude, it's peak. It's peak. We didn't get any. By the way, he is getting he actually believes that Fire Emblem should get another thing. Which, by the way, you did get Fire Emblem. Path of Radiance is coming to the GameCube thing. It was like the first thing there. You did get it. You did get your Fire Emblem bullshit. All right. Yeah. No, dude. GameCube shit's fire. Fuck the GameCube market. It's too expensive to collect for them. Just on Nintendo Switch now. Fire.
More GameCube games.
Homeboy was upset that he had both Fire Emblem Three Houses and Fire Emblem whatever crust toothpaste Fire Emblem. That one. Did I show you that one? How low Fire Emblem's gotten? Dude, there's a character whose hair looks like a piece of crust toothpaste in Fire Emblem. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, Colgate.
Yeah, Colgate.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You know what was crazy? I was like the biggest Fire Emblem fan. You can even attest this. I was the biggest Fire Emblem fan in high school.
That is true. I remember this.
Yeah, and then I just don't give a shit anymore because it's just too anime instead of like being unique. You know, it's like whatever. But we did get legs this
legs?
Nintendo Direct. They just didn't work. We got arms, but arms for fucking roller chairs or like wheelchairs. You know?
Oh. I thought it was cool when they were dunking. Everything else was lame.
Game with me.
Dude, Arms 2 should have come out for this console. I had not even thought about Arms as a video game.
Bro,
I am watching this Direct. Arms 2 would have been so funny. I don't think it would have done well like commercially, but I would have bought it and it would have been funny. And that's what I really care about.
I think it would have been really funny. I love Arms. I played that game so much when I went to like a summer camp with friends. Oh my god, it was fire. Dude. Oh my god. The fact that we had this amazing Nintendo Direct and also there was no Xenoblade in it, it was so peak. There wasn't first party JRPGs, which made it so much better. You know, like the fact that there wasn't like a Nintendo made JRPG is what made this so good. Think about that. Simmer on that.
I don't think so. I think what made this Direct good is that we got Silksong. We got everything. I'm watching the Direct where right before we learned everyone was here. Today we learned every game is here. This Direct is absolutely worse, by the way. I've gone through it. Yeah. Crazy is that this is a 7-year-old trailer.
This is the best Direct of all time.
It might be. It might unironically be the best Nintendo Direct ever. I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled. Okay, I got spoilers for Mario Kart. Which you would think that's the ending reveal based on what I was like, oh, this is the big thing. No. That's crazy. Imagine that. We haven't got a new Mario Kart game since like a decade ago. I think it was 2014 was when Mario Kart 8 came out.
Yeah, imagine a decade.
Mario Kart 9 is not the biggest Direct reveal in this Direct. Debatably, it might not even be top 5. You could argue Deltarune's bigger, Silksong is bigger. No, I'm lying because there's no release day. But it's debatably not top 3. We got the freaking Donkey Kong game. You could argue Kirby Air Ride, a game that we haven't seen in 20 years, is bigger. You could argue Deltarune is bigger.
You could argue
Bloodborne 2 is bigger. You could argue that's bigger. Like, it might even be top 3. Imagine a world where a new Mario Kart game is not top 3 biggest announcements. That's crazy. This might be the best. This unironically might be the. I'm trying to think of Directs that might be better. It was this one that I just looked at, and maybe the Everyone is Here Direct. What else was in that Direct? Because all I remember is Everyone is Here, which makes me think that
it's not that good.
It wasn't as good. But I want to check. You know what I mean?
Well,
this is crazy.
The thing about all the old Directs is that you also got Smash characters with them. That's the other thing. You know, like you would get a Smash Bros. Character. And to be fair, in some Directs soon, we could still be getting a Smash character with the Enhanced Edition stuff. Like, imagine if, like, for, like, the Smash Bros. Enhanced Edition or Switch 2 Edition, they just dropped 2 new characters.
Wait, what?
Like, you know how, like, they're doing all the like old like Nintendo Switch 2 not remakes, but like enhanced editions, like the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, that stuff. What if they just did one for Smash and it's just 2 characters, like 2 new characters, or like the bonus content?
No. Don't care about any of that. You know what they need to do? Remove Steve from the game. Then it's peak. I don't need any new characters. Just make the graphics better and remove Steve from the game, and it's peak.
There's so many more problems than just Steve.
Matter of fact, port the game. Don't port any of the DLC characters. It's peak. Maybe Fighters Pass 1.
You can't say that to me.
Fighters Pass 2 is terrible. Nope, Fighters Pass 2 was terrible. It killed the game.
Fighters Pass 2, I agree with this. I agree with you.
Fighters Pass 1 had great characters. I would sacrifice Fighters Pass 1 to get rid of Fighters Pass 2. That is how much I hate Fighters Pass 2.
I couldn't.
We keep Plant.
Hero's too silly.
Hero is very silly.
Hero's too silly.
Fighters Pass 1 was good, bro. We had Joker, he got Hero, we got Banjo, Terry. And there was another character. Byleth was also there, but you know.
Oh, no. You're also forgetting the other big character. Piranha Plant.
Who? Duh. I mean, that was also a buy the game early exclusive. I did not pay for my plant. My plant was free.
Order Fighters Pass. That was also if you got the Fighters Pass, you got Piranha Plant.
I'm sorry, I must have pre-ordered the Fighters Pass because I did not pay for my plant. My plant came with my stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that, though. It would be a hard selling point for me to get back into being a Smash streamer. You know what I mean?
Imagine Melee on the Nintendo GameCube emulator.
Somebody in chat was talking about that. Why no Melee on the GameCube?
Because Nintendo hates Melee.
That was exactly my answer.
Yeah, because Nintendo hates.
But they would get more people paying for the online, I'm sure, if they did that.
No, they wouldn't.
I'm actually certain.
No, because Melee.
You don't think Melee fans would do that?
Play on Slippy. They'd rather just play on Slippy, bro.
I guess I'd have to make it good.
Yeah. But like, how do you make Melee good? You have to have good online, and they've literally modded like an emulator for online Melee. You know, like they aren't going to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like the Mother 3. It's like the Mother 3 debate. It's like, why would you want it officially? Because like every other way you could play it is just going to be better than whatever it could be officially.
I think I don't know about Mother's 3. I can't really argue that. I was going to say for Melee, if they add stuff to the game, it might get people to buy the online, but also, this is Melee. Like any other community, that might be true. If they added stuff to any other community's video game, I think that it would be welcome. But specifically Melee, I don't think that's true. So they would actually which is hilarious, because that means for less work, you could just get more money. You just make it a working online system, and Melee fans are happy. Maybe add a little goofy game mode in there if you really want to be nice. Add like Melee basketball, or I don't know, Melee Squad Strike, or something goofy. But you don't even have to do that. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, over also Melee, I'd rather get Twilight Princess for Nintendo for GameCube Online. I'd rather get like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'd rather get Custom Robo. I'd rather get Pikmin's. I'd rather get Chibi Robo. I'd rather get like Eternal Darkness. I'd rather get Resident Evil 4. I'd rather get I'd rather get fucking Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Like, there's so many other games I'd rather get other than Melee, and I think everyone's like that except the Melee community. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, I think Melee fans would rather have other games too, though, than Melee.
Bro, Donkey Konga for the fucking GameCube. You know, the one with the bongos. Bring that shit back.
Sure, I guess.
You know about Donkey Konga? Oh yeah, you didn't grow up with fucking GameCube. Oh, search up Donkey Konga GameCube controller.
I know that controller. How would I not know that controller? What, you think I'm that uncultured?
Yes.
I just haven't. I don't know the gameplay. Oh my god, Moist Critical is wearing a black and white shirt. Crazy. I was just scrolling through direct stuff. Apparently, Switch 2 games, and I cannot confirm this, will cost $80 for digital, $90 for physical. That can't be real.
Bro. Bryson.
If that's the case, brother.
Bryson, you know what this means, though?
GG.
This means we have to like do the family plan thing and then just like game share, like
every 2 weeks.
Literally, this is what we're just gonna have to do.
That's fair. Or we move in together and we just physically share copies. Or we just physically share copies. Can we do that? Would it wipe my data if I gave you my copy of the game?
No, it creates data based on the person playing the.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do want to set up because I have a friend who's like, I'm gonna have to get a Switch too, and he never owned a Switch. So I do want to set back up the family plan thing. I don't know if you're still on that with Jack.
I am still on a family plan, yeah.
All right. Is there room?
I'll have to ask.
Okay. Because
I'll let you know after stream.
Who don't want it anymore, or who don't use it anymore. So just put me in that shit. Put me in coach.
Bet.
Do you get expansion pack for that, by the way?
No, I don't have the expansion pack.
All right, well, I'm paying for the expansion pack. I get fucking Wind Waker, dude. Dude, Wind Waker, bro. I've been telling you.
It's not the Wii U version though.
What?
It's not the remaster though.
Yeah, it says just the version that looks better. I don't give a fuck.
You think the original version looks better?
Yes, and it's not even.
I don't have an opinion on this matter. I'm just surprised to hear that because that's not usually how it goes.
The two. Go put it on stream. Look at the two. One of them is beautiful. One of them is just like, oh, it's like whatever.
Wind Waker versus art style. Wind Waker HD. Oh, it's just like more saturated. Well,
one doesn't look cel shaded. It looks like it's like art. The art style is cel shaded inspired, but the GameCube one's just cel shaded and it looks really fucking awesome.
Before we get
here we go. What the heck did I just look at? I just saw a booba on stream.
Ooh, can't do that.
No, it was on a YouTube video, so I can do that. I was just very confused.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be like a side by side. This is not great. Brother, there's no way. Bro, okay, one of these is clearly better, bro. Okay, I guess it's gonna be on the Switch too, though.
Yeah, you're looking at it through 480p.
Yeah.
Right. But like the colors and like the actual like, I like the non-rigid lines of objects. It makes it look cooler. It makes it look better. It makes it look more like an art style.
Yeah, I'd have to see a side by side by the new one and this. I don't think it's fair to compare.
Yeah, they're like comparing it like a fucking LCD versus an HD TV. You know, that's
yeah.
But yeah, Wind Waker coming back is huge.
Dude, Deltarune.
Think about that. Double Dash.
I guess it could. Dude, this new Mario Kart game looks like, I don't think every game needs to be open world. I think there's a general trend towards that, which I don't think so, but it does. It looks really fun.
It looks really good. It looks really.
I would hope so. They haven't made a new game for 10 years, but
hey, that's what I'm hoping for with the Kirby Air Ride, but I hope it's double that. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. Okay, Sakurai have been working on Smash for a while, but if we assume Sakurai stopped working on Smash...
No, did you not follow his YouTube channel?
No. I do. I haven't been keeping up with it, though.
Okay, so in November, and this is why I predicted Kirby Air Ride. That is why, do you remember a few months ago, I was like, hey, does anyone want to play Kirby Air Ride with me? Through the Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, wait, yes, I do.
Yeah, it was because I predicted this.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm a fucking genius, I know. This
guy got like Silk Song fan levels of schizo posting.
What?
You got Silk Song levels of schizo posting with that prediction, but you were right though, so I guess you're not a Silk Song fan.
Dude, he's been leaving like crumbs of like he's still been thinking about Kirby Air Ride for years. Like, think about it, like Smash Run. Then there's also like the stat stuff from spirits that you get from in Smash Ultimate. There's Kid Icarus Uprising is just kind of like a lot of different. It's very similar to Kirby Air Ride. Like this idea of like the stat changing stuff with like a fun game at the end is what Kirby Air Ride was. Like that's just what it was. And it seems like he's doing that. He's thought about that for years, literal years. So in November or October, you know how Sakurai has that YouTube channel where he talks about game development.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I have 10 or so planned for the future, but I'm gonna have to stop making them for now because I've been working on a new game. So he kept on releasing them for everyone who didn't see that one. But people knew he was working on something. Since then, I said, it's Kirby Air Ride. It's going to be Kirby Air Ride. Because it wouldn't make sense to do any other IP for him. He hasn't released a new Kirby game himself in years, and he fucking loves Kirby. And he also said that he didn't want to work on Smash anymore. He said that in interviews. He's like, I'm done with Smash for a little while.
Yeah. I remember him saying that. I thought he said he didn't want to do it any. Like this was Ultimate was supposed to be the last one. I don't think Nintendo's gonna let him off the cuff that easily. I think is the vibe I got from it. You know.
Yeah, but I think he'd rather work on other things right now. I want to see what Sakurai does.
All right, that's fair.
When he works on things that aren't Smash, like in modern day, right? Because the last time we got that was Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS in like 2012, 2013. And that game was amazing. Kirby Air Rides, Kid Icarus Uprising is a top 5 on that console. It just makes me want to see what he will do outside of Smash Bros. Because he's just a developer. You know? Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, I think Smash Bros. Because Smash Ultimate is amazing. Regardless, the reason why we hate it is because we play competitively and we have well over 1,000 hours in this game. But we still had 1,000 hours of good fucking times in this game, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I want to see what he can do in other franchises and other games. I would rather see that than a new Smash Bros. Game. I've realized that now. I'd rather get a new experience from Sakurai as opposed a new experience or a retelling of an old experience from Sakurai that's not Smash Bros. I'm done with Smash, I think, for a little while. I'm burnt out.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I might do a Smash stream sometime soon, just for fun, because I haven't played that game in a while, and I think the Mii Brawler or Mii Sword Fighter video you sent me,
it looks really fun.
I don't want to learn the character, but it was like, okay, maybe this game is fun again for a bit.
Yeah,
just goof around like not playing by myself or trying to grind or anything. Just do like a Smash stream again. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
and just for the love of the game, probably next week. Not this. I don't know if we're gonna be live this Sunday. I need to switch back to OBS because apparently you can multi-stream on OBS to more channels than what I'm currently doing, and OBS is also just better. So I gotta take some time to set that up. Anyways, but yeah, Smash, good game franchise.
Smash is a good game franchise, but Sakurai was
Smash is dead. Hop on SF6. Smash. True. What do you say, Ben?
Smash is a good game franchise, but Sakurai was being held back by it to an extent.
I just think that there was an expectation of him to keep making them because it was a cash cow. I wouldn't really say it was held back. It's just he couldn't do as much creative stuff as he could have maybe wanted to because new consoles out. Sakurai, get back to work. You know what I mean? And he made really good games. Like Ultimate is a really good game. If this was the last Smash game, I would not. I mean, I'd be a little upset, but I would get it. If this is the last Smash game Sakurai worked on, especially, I would get it,
Yeah. What I am very much... Like, I would love every game...
Why are my subtitles in freaking French?
What I would love is for, like, every game to do that directed by thing that they did for Kirby Air Ride. That way we could get new names, you know what I mean? Like, find new people who are, like, really good.
Yeah, I want to see... I think for the next Smash game, I would like to see Sakurai work on it, but I don't want him to be like the main director. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want him to be help guide the team, but yeah, like I want him. Smash Ultimate is fine as it is. Okay, like I want him. I don't know if it's gonna be possible for someone to capture the same thing that Sakurai does, and I don't want them to just do a deluxe of Smash Ultimate because I feel like that would kind of lose the soul of what Sakurai's done for so long, So I want to see like him help someone or help a team on the next game where he takes like a, more of like a mentor type role, and then he's done after that. I think that's the best way for Smash for Sakurai's name on the Smash franchise to end.
I agree. Yo, did you see my new main in Mario Kart?
Wait, is it the cow?
No, it's the Cataquack. He's in it.
Cataquack?
Search up Cataquack Mario.
Oh yeah, okay. He's like the blue dude, like a duck.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my main, bro.
That's funny.
I'm a Cataquack main. No one can take that from me.
Did you see the video Alfred posted where he did like a... You probably didn't watch it. He made a ROM hack of Pokemon, but every Pokemon is a Mario character, and like the
I
is
saw that.
completely redone.
Cool.
It's a really good video. I'm gonna play that ROM hack at some point.
All right,
I also need to play the Pokemon Fusion ROM hack at some point, but
I now have both Rice Krispie streams open for double the views.
The only stream I need people to watch nowadays is just the YouTube one.
Really?
I need to get my watch hours back up for monetization, but I haven't been like releasing stuff enough for me to start begging. So, what'd you say?
Do you want me to just say fuck it to the Twitch one?
You can watch the Twitch one if you want. It's just the one that matters in terms of helping me grow the channel is YouTube. It's just I didn't really care about getting back to monetization for a while because
privileges. I should be getting to work on your YouTube one. My bad.
No, that's fine, bro. Don't worry about it. Mod.
I can mod you. I was testing. Buddy,
wait, are you modded?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What are you saying?
And you should definitely keep me modded.
Okay, hold on. Let me check out this time screen.
Usability for silly bits.
Yeah, you'd never do that.
Oh
my god, you can play as Goomba. Huge. Dude, the roster in Mario Kart World is crazy, by the way.
It has to be. There's 24 characters per race.
That is true. I hadn't even thought about it like that.
Yeah, and it needs to be like at least double the characters are selectable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think there needs to be at least, I would say 36. Like there needs to be like 50% more of characters that are selectable IMO, but double is like a good number.
Bro, they're bringing back the fucking crab. Like the crab from like the...
That was crazy. I was like, is that a freaking crab, bro? I verbally said this. I know in my first watch of this, I verbally said, is that a freaking crab?
Bro,
that was
play
crazy.
As the dolphin.
Can you?
Yeah, you can play as the dolphin.
That's crazy. I thought you could play as like the penguin that you can kill in Mario 64. I thought that was funny.
Bro, the pushy penguins. Yeah, dude, this looks fire. It looks like you can also play as like Pokey too back there.
Pokey?
Pokey.
Oh, like, you know, like the spiny thing?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. You're probably be able to play as
You should give me mod. I'll do absolutely nothing. French subtitles go hard. Wait, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Is there a new Sonic game?
Doesn't matter.
I think I've seen that.
Does it matter?
I mean, it's good to know.
No.
It's unfortunate that they're competing with this masterpiece.
Yeah.
Not that I've played it yet, but this game, I would have a hard time believing this is a bad video game. You know what I mean?
Bryce, are you ready to do some drunk driving on Mario Kart World?
Okay, that's gonna be really funny. Okay,
that would be a really fun stream. A drunk driving Mario Kart World stream.
Yeah. I have to get like a comically obvious beer bottle too.
No,
it has to be very obvious.
You get a red Solo cup. That's all you do.
That also works, I guess.
Red Solo cup. Boo-doo,
okay,
boo-doo. I fill you up. Let's have a party.
I know these voice chat features were so unrealistic, bro.
Bro, it's
they weren't
so
toxic
unrealistic
enough, or over the top, or angry. They only showed joy, which is an emotion you feel playing video games. But I wanted to see some other ones. I feel like they really dropped the ball on potential memes that they could have got free exposure for by just doing that.
Bro, how do you feel about the camera? The camera's really silly looking.
I think it's funny.
You know, it's cheaper than a game.
It's okay. If games are $80-$90, it's probably the same price or cheaper.
It's 50.
That's crazy.
Yo, we didn't hit camera inflation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Or why buy a mouse when you can just use your Nintendo Switch Joy-Con? Am I right?
Hang on, there's a thing you could do to pre-order, like register for pre-orders. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna text it to you. It's on Nintendo's official site, and they're trying to stop against what's it called? They're trying to stop against scalping, so should be good.
Okay. The top port is also the top charging or USB-C.
Oh,
thing,
so nice.
It's really smart.
So smart.
Also, this console is worth $450 in my opinion. I don't need to see other titles. I've seen enough.
Dude,
I think it lacks something silly right now. What'd you say?
It is worth $450, but it's just like I think the console's well priced. I think the games are not. But it depends on how good the games are.
No, I think that's true. I hadn't considered the price. I'm thinking in my head games are going to be $60, $70 still, even though I just told you they might be $80, $90. I think for $60, $70 games, this makes sense. If they're, dude, 80 maybe, 90 is crazy. 90 is not.
Dude, a new game being potentially
the price of games goes up. Huh?
A new game being close to $100 is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, with tax, it is $100.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy. I think it's fair for games to go up about $10 with every console, just to keep up with the cost of inflation stuff. But no, Nintendo went from 40 on the Wii U and 3DS to 60 on the Switch to 90 on the Switch 2 does not feel right. When
it doesn't.
PS5 and Xbox games are going for 70. But I can give them. I think 80 is still a lot.
I think 80 is still a lot. But I think 80. I could at least argue for it. You know what I mean? Like Nintendo's trying to give.
I think it's outrageous, but I think Nintendo could at least attempt to make an argument for 80, even if I don't think I'm buying most games anywhere close to that price.
This is why we need the fucking game share, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Game is game.
Game is game. I certainly hope that there's a day one patch that is completely exploitable and allows people to get games on their console for free after jailbreaking it. I certainly hope that's not real.
Of course, just because it'd be funny, not because you would ever do this yourself.
Yeah, not because I'd ever do this ever.
Yeah, of course.
The other thing about these games being 80 to 90 is a lot of people don't understand to not buy bad games.
I think there is a culture of buying games right at release now. I don't know. I feel like
there's very few games you should do that for. For example, games directed by Masahiro Sakurai, you should probably do that for. Games directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, you should probably do that for. That's the FromSoft guy who's directing the Duskbloods, because he also directed specifically Dark Souls 1, Sekiro, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne, and Elden Ring.
Okay, only bangers.
Those ones.
Oops, only bangers.
Hideo Kojima, you should also probably play the games that he releases. You can get his games on release because he's really good. Joseph Fares, the guy who made It Takes Two and A Way Out, Split Fiction release, and it's amazing. He has a really good track record. He's also someone who you probably trust on release. These are names that you should be following. People would just be buying fucking Madden and expecting it to not be broken. It's fucking Madden, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
If Nintendo is saying $90, their quality should reflect that, and it certainly looks like they are doing that, which is why I'm okay with it.
I think 90 is still crazy. Again, 80. Would I pay 80 for any of the games I've seen so far? I'd pay 80 for Mario Kart World. I don't know if I'd pay 8. I'm not saying it's not worth that. I'm saying I do not have positive experiences with Kirby Air Ride personally from playing the game as a child to be able to justify that price.
I will not be friends with you if you don't get that game. That's
friendship with bent over.
Literally, and it hurt you a lot.
I would cry a lot.
And you know what it'd do for me?
Every time I see Kirby, I wouldn't be able to think of Kirby the same anymore. I would not have feelings of joy. It'd be only pain and sorrow.
Yeah, and you know what it'd do to me? It'd do nothing, so I'd go back and play Kirby Air Ride.
true. You'd be depressed. You're like, well, I still have Kirby Air Ride though.
Dude,
who
honestly,
really lost?
there's life pre Kirby Air Riders and life after Kirby Air Riders. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Okay, so Jida, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but Jida Ang is saying that for some games aren't going to be cartridge at all. Apparently, on the website it says, and you need a key to download it over the internet. Which I think is dumb because you can't. I mean, yeah, he literally said it himself. You can't resell a physical game or like let someone else use it. You know, which I mean, I'm a big fan of, and I like that they have they added the feature now that you can like give digital games out to friends for 2 weeks, which I think is sick. But I don't think that's a replacement for being able to resell a video game. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's just a nice option to have if you prefer to have things on your downloaded on your console, because then you can't like lose them. You always have them with you, you know. But yeah. I think that I'm gonna read Luna's comment in a second, but I think that $90 or $80 for that Donkey Kong game also might be worth it, knowing that Odyssey was a banger for $60.
Yep, same development team. Again, another trustworthy development team. And it like you just gotta look at that kind of stuff. Which is why I'm like the other one, and I fucking hate to admit it. I fucking hate it. If you like Monolith Soft games, every single Monolith Soft game is worth the money, right? They've been consistent. Monolith Soft, it's fucking Xenoblade.
I knew it. I whispered it on stream. Oh, that's hilarious. I was like, it's either Fire Emblem or Xenoblade. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Fire Emblem I wouldn't trust, honestly. Because Fire Emblem games are hit and miss. I am an old school Fire Emblem head. And by that, I mean I like the GBA games, and I like the 3DS. I like Awakenings and Echoes, specifically. I can't say 3DS ones because I think Fire Emblem Fates his ass. And I like Path of Radiance. I'm old school Fire Emblem. I think now they're kind of becoming a more Persona-esque thing, and I'm just like, it's kind of fucking boring.
I see. They're like losing what the spark that they had because they went to a more relationship building element, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't like it that much. I liked kind of their own unique war take, and also you're a groomer in fucking Three Houses. Forgot about that shit. You just groom kids. And the only reason why it's fucking acceptable is because a time skip happens that they're now old enough. But when you started your influence on them, they were definitely underage. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was kind of nuts. And then like they did Three Houses, and they did Crest toothpaste or Colgate. I just like. I don't think that series is trustworthy anymore. But if you're like a fucking Pikmin fan, like yeah, fucking Pikmin's fire, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, I just think like
I think people need to stop buying games that are rinse and repeat every single time that come out every year or two, even 3.
If it's got a ball or a gun in it, dude, it's gonna sell well. That's just how it kind of operates, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something I could add to that formula, but you're correct. Unfortunately,
there's ball,
which is why paraplegic basketball balling is gonna go crazy. First game to sell 1 bajillion copies for Switch 2. It's happening here first, baby. It's happening here first.
I kind of fuck with that game though. It kind of looks really fun.
I do not. I think
bro, me and my coworkers are gonna get top 100 in that fucking game, bro. Don't you worry. My coworker is a top 100 Mario Tennis Aces player, by the way.
That's insane. That's based. Yeah. I'm rocking with that.
I'm not sure if you met him. His name's Matt. He's fire. He's the GOAT.
Okay.
Dude, you should play Elden Ring specifically on Nintendo Switch, by the way.
Why?
Because it's going to be way worse than where you could play it anywhere else.
That's crazy.
I love playing games.
Wait. This game is gonna sell a bajillion copies. It's called Concord. It has a gun in it.
Zonka. Oh, fucking Concord. Zonka, I heard that too. The FE4 remake. I don't think it's happening. It'd be smart, but like I don't think it's happening. I think they just do like what they did with with like the first one years ago for the 3DS, where they would just like translate port it, kind of thing. Yeah. Bro, Concord for the Nintendo Switch? Bro, Concord Land coming to Disneyland. It's happening.
This game just looks like Valorant, but with more saturated colors. Or Apex. Valorpex. Hey, it has gun, bro. It's gonna do well. They should make Sacred Stones for remake Sacred Stones for no reason. Is that a Fire Emblem game?
No, they should remake fucking Awakening for like modern consoles. Because Awakening's the game that actually sold well for Fire Emblem.
Now that I think about it, Toby Fox low-key hates money. That's so true.
Toby Fox
is not a $25 game, bro. I feel like he could have priced that game for like $30 and people, at least like $30 is affordable and people would not have been mad about it. If he's trying to like be a good person. I don't know. I think a game under, in my head, a game under 30 is reasonable in this economy.
Dude,
unreasonable is cheap.
I will say, Deltarune, like I should probably play through Deltarune because I enjoyed Undertale.
Have you not played Deltarune?
I haven't played Deltarune.
Have you watched Deltarune?
I've heard some of the music. The music's fire.
It is better than Undertale. The only reason that I have not said Deltarune is better than Undertale historically. What do you say?
Undertale has that Megalomania song, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Megalovania.
That song's fire. Yeah, that song's fire.
Deltarune has Rude Buster and Susie's theme.
You're thinking of the wrong Deltarune theme. The one. There is the one. Hang on.
I'm thinking of Rude Buster.
No.
That song is a banger.
It's Field of Hopes and Dreams. That's the big one. Field of Hopes and Dreams.
I think I think Rude Buster is better.
Well, I know Field of Hopes and Dreams, so I haven't played the fucking game. You know, like that's the biggest.
You would know Rude Buster, bro.
Right? In the trailer, literally in the Nintendo Direct, they used Field of Hopes and Dreams.
They did.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's the best Deltarune song.
But I did like Undertale. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good. I thought there's way more mystery to it that... Well, I like Undertale because I'm an Earthbound fan. You know, like that's like kind of the main thing. Like it's just...
I like Earthbound because I'm an Undertale fan.
I hate you because you've never played Kirby Air Ride, and that's sad.
Wow. And I hate you because you're a bully.
I'm also one of your closest friends.
No.
Whose fault?
Just absolute silence. You know what that silence was? I don't. I couldn't think of a way to make that bit land.
I thought of a way to make the bit land, but it was really mean, and I didn't want to say it.
Oh, well, he's beating the bully allegations. Oh my god, dude, ZA looks so good on Switch too. Holy.
It looks so like just boxes in a city format.
What do you mean?
Again. Every Pokemon game is
the background?
Cheap. Every Pokemon game is just fucking cheap. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
They don't spend any money making the game look nice, and it definitely shows. Because you look at like Metroid Prime, like Beyond, and like that game, you're like, well, one game is obviously worth the money. You know, like.
Oh yeah, wait. Legend ZA is gonna be like $80.
Yeah.
Least.
Yeah. Like, are you gonna tell me like the game
I will
that
still be
costs
purchasing.
$80 should be that? You know what I mean? Should look like that?
Nah. I'll still be purchasing on release.
I know you'll still be purchasing, but you'll feel sad about it. I know you will. So.
Well, okay. There's like this thing that's happening now where previously I wouldn't purchase games at like I'm a pretty frugal person. I wouldn't purchase games at release unless I thought, like what's happening now is if I'm like, oh, but it'd be good stream content, then I might purchase at release because people care about games more when it's release, or you have to wait like a really long time. So I was purchasing that game at release because it's a stream game, which is what happened with Sparking Zero, and that game was terrible. Terrible. I have never been burnt on. Oh my god, it's Dragon Drive balling game. Anyways, I've never been more disappointed by a game in my life, ever.
So you haven't played Borderlands. You weren't a Borderlands fan back in the day either.
Nope.
I was a Borderlands 2 fan, which I still think if we sat down and played through that game together, I think you'd have so much fun with it. Actually, I think you'd find it really funny. But like Borderlands 3 sucks dick, and every Borderlands game after 2 sucks. And they just keep making them. So it's like whatever.
After which one sucks? 2?
After 2, every Borderlands game sucks. Yeah.
$25 for every chapter is crazy.
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know what you said.
Oh, I was just reading chat. Lunar said $25 for every chapter of Deltarune. I don't agree with that one, because that would mean the game is 25 times 5, $125. And I would pay $125 for that game, but I don't think it's worth $125 for the average person.
Isn't that game isn't each chapter like 3 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah, but I would pay it though.
I know I don't think that's because you. But that's because you paid for the first chapter being like it being.
No, the first chapter's free. The first 2 chapters are free. Like the game is going to be $25 in full.
Your crack dealer, you know.
Okay, that's true. I'm already invested, so of course I'd pay for it. You know. Unless you're saying unless you say like chapters 1 and 2 stay free, and then every chapter after that is paid. But that's still a $75. I mean, I guess games are $80 at this point, so you know, whatever, bro.
Bro, and Gungeon's still gonna release to be like $20. Gungeon's gonna release. Gungeon 2 is gonna release and it's gonna be like $20, and it's gonna be fire.
I think it's gonna be 30. Any game $20 in the year 2025, that the company, or especially if it's like an indie game, they're trying to be bankrupt, bro. Well, okay, Gungeon's not gonna be that. Gungeon's is already an established property, but
yeah, Hades will release to be 25, probably 25 to 30.
ZA is more polished on Switch 2.
Yeah,
no, that's game, basketball game. Okay, Ben says he wants to, and he's gonna play with his coworkers. Apparently, that's the other guy that I'm talking to right now.
Who, me?
Oh, it's no. I thought you said 25 for all the chapters is good. I thought you were saying you would pay 25 for each chapter. That's completely different. Okay.
No, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely.
When I'm in an illiteracy contest and my opponent is Bryce reading chat, unfortunately real. Unicorn Overlord, dude. I have no idea what that game is.
So I follow a guy on. All right, before I deleted Twitter, I had to go on Twitter today because obviously, like, this is like perfectly curated. This is my perfectly curated fucking direct, and I followed a guy who was making a Kirby Air Ride indie game essentially.
That's sick.
And he released that meme. It was like, when you're an indie developer making a game inspired by Kirby Air Ride and Kirby Air Ride 2 releases, and it's just like Squidward, like you know, like the face like really thin meme. Yeah,
that could be good though.
But I
think the fact that he tweeted that is probably good marketing for him.
Yeah, but I'll still support his game. It just has to do something special now. Again.
Oh yeah. I guess before it'd been 22 years since a new game. It doesn't have to be as different. Not as like differentiates itself at least a little more.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Street Fighter 6 amiibos?
Yeah, no, dude, they look great. Jamie looks amazing.
I just did not see these the first time I watched this. I don't know how. I must have been reading chat when this happened.
I like that they went with the newer characters, but god damn it, I would have loved an Akuma amiibo. Holy shit. I would have loved an Akuma amiibo. Or like a Zangief, like a big Russian dude amiibo. That'd be fire.
That would be fine.
Yeah.
Dude, David X Machina. Zonka just saw the Street Fighter 6 amiibo. That's hilarious. What do you say?
David X Machina coming back is also crazy.
Is that this game?
Yeah. There was David X Machina 1 for early on the Nintendo Switch. It was my freshman year of college. when that game released or was announced. So, because I remember watching it with a guy who was not my friend anymore. And dude, you got the cold too?
Yeah, I've been sick for. Dude, I had a sore throat for 3 days. Each day, it got progressively better and moved further back my throat. And then randomly,
I had that exact same shit.
That's crazy. And then randomly, I just wake up. I have no other symptoms, by the way. The next day, I wake up. Sore throat was completely gone. Now I'm coughing a bunch, and I have like a bunch of snot, phlegm or whatever in my lungs. It was terrible, but no fever. So I don't know what's happening.
Bro,
but I've been getting better every day from these symptoms. I can't wait for me to finally get over these 2 symptoms, and then the sneezing patch drops. That's gonna be awesome.
Dude, I was in the sneezing zone, but I don't have the coughing. I just have the runny nose.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, like this is a good developer, like Joseph Fares in Split Fiction.
Yeah, EA Sports is a great developer. I know you're in the past, but it's so funny that you say that. And then on my screen, it's freaking EA Sports.
Yeah. Nah, these guys suck ass, bro.
Nah, bro, every game has so much soul. I love that they pump out a new video game every year. It's so cool.
For example, like another probably like good team to watch is the Hogwarts Legacy team. Like that's they released Hogwarts Legacy, and it's a good game. Like, that's a fantastic game, and it's like one of their first releases. So, for example, you watch this team, see what they're about to release next, pay very close attention, not buy it on release day, and then you see and then like after that, then they're like an established developer, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
2 games in a row of really good releases are worth like buying a third one off rip.
I guess that's fair. I don't know. I just kind of. I don't know. I don't buy a whole lot of video games. It's just content these days, really. And I don't like buy. I've never really bought a lot of video games, I guess.
I'm gonna buy you Elden Ring because Elden Ring is gonna be a good fucking stream game for you, but you just don't get it yet.
I guess not.
Hey, fellas,
I think
if
the
you want
biggest
Bryce
issue with
Crispy to get Elden Ring, because I want him to get Elden Ring.
Well, don't get him excited now.
Tell him that.
Well,
it's coming, fellas. It's coming. I'm his manager. I'm Bryce Crispy's manager, and it's coming. Right after Earthbound, Elden Ring playthrough is coming, guys.
I don't think we'd spoken about this in our conference calls. Actually,
we have. You just forgot.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
It's coming.
I mean, I guess we do drink a lot of alcohol, like we are kind of alcoholics. You know what I mean? Those conference calls get crazy. You know what I mean? So maybe. I got maybe theoretically I forgot. You know what I mean? These very real conference calls that happen. Wait, don't. It's like yawning. You're coughing. Maybe you want to cough.
Nah, guys, the Elden Ring stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Rage comps, they're coming, guys. Yeah, it's happening. I know there's been so many fans waiting, but it's finally happening.
At least one in chat, apparently. Bryce, fire him.
Thank you, Meatball Man.
Elden Ring isn't my thing. I don't know about an Elden Ring stream. Elden Ring is my thing, so I fully support an Elden Ring stream. This is the community seems split on this one. The biggest reason I haven't played Elden Ring is just because the game is long. That is it. And I don't stream enough, I feel like, to get those hours up there.
I beat the game in 5.5 hours.
Okay, but you like play the video game. It would take like 100 hours to beat that game.
It took Justin like 30.
He's better at me than I am at video games, I guess.
Who says that, Bryson? Who says that? You're better at him than Smash Bros.
You got me, bro. You caught me. Caught. What can I say?
This game is just like Smash if you really think about it.
You know what? You do fight things, and that makes it the same.
And the game is all about spacing.
True, you have a sword, and that's like every character in Smash Brothers. Goodbye, Zonka. Thank you for stopping by. The stream has gone a lot longer than I thought it would. I've just been up here yapping with Bent.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever we hop on stream together.
It does happen a lot. This game's exactly like Smash if you don't think about it.
Thank you, Meatball Man. Meatball, I am designating you as the Elden Ring guy. I need you to annoy Bryce and get every single new person who comes into his stream to know that Elden Ring is on the way. You know?
True.
Yeah, like whenever he comes, like, hey, when's the Elden Ring stream coming out? Bet. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you.
That's awesome. I don't know. One day, if we get the channel to a point where I can sustainably have an editor and like pay them, then I can play longer video games. But as long as I'm the only one putting stuff together, I feel like I gotta be doing a better job of that. I also have fell out of the habit, bro. The time change happened, messed me up, and then I did not get back on track. Elden Ring, no hit, no death, let's go. Well, 1,000-hour stream.
I almost completed Elden Ring no death. I was really close, actually. I got to what's his fucking name? Blackblade, Malekith chat, and then I died, and that sucked. But I was really close. I was really close to a no death.
Bro, nuzlocked Elden Ring. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, hardcore Elden Ring. No hit kind of implies no death as well. That's fair.
I'm not crazy enough to go for no hit. No hit's nuts. I like playing other games too, but no death is a really fun challenge to go for that game, and it's rewarding.
Fair enough.
Tragic. Actually, Markiplier is a difficult boss. Hey chat, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's, and then he fucking pulls out the fucking black blade and just fucking deletes you. Yeah, I think this Nintendo Direct was alright.
What? What? Me and I lie? Yeah, bro,
I think
it was
I'm
okay. Just okay. I mean, there was no Smash Bros.
87? Bro,
I mean, Silksong didn't release today. Why is the Switch not coming out tomorrow? Can this really be called a good reveal? Good direct? If we're not getting a Switch tomorrow?
There's some funny fucking shit in it. Like the fucking camera, the microphone, definitely not gonna work. The microphone's definitely not gonna work well.
Yeah.
Like it's most definitely gonna be ass. Can you imagine the scream outs that are gonna happen on Nintendo Switch? It's gonna be so fire.
It's gonna be really
funny. What else? The fucking like Nintendo Switch. What's called? Also, by the way, this is Wind Waker. This looks fucking beautiful.
Dude, okay, I'm in the future. I do think that Wind Waker looks way better on. I can just stream the direct to you directly. I think the Wind Waker looks way better. Oh, okay. I think Wind Waker looks way better on when it's not, believe it or not 480p. So you know, there's that.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
But I'm gonna say Soul Calibur. I have never seen that video game in my life. That game looks hard.
That game's fun, dude. You've never seen Soul Calibur before?
If I have, I must have been a adolescent and my brain could not comprehend.
Dude, it's a modern franchise too. It's like a really they're still making Soul Calibur games, dude. That's crazy. Dude,
yeah,
the most recent characters in Soul Calibur, like guest characters, was like Geralt from The Witcher and like 2B from fucking Nier Automata.
Wait, how are these characters related?
They're in Soul Calibur. They're in like the new Soul Calibur.
That's crazy.
And prior, they had like Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and then they had like Yoda and Darth Vader. Like, this is a big franchise. I'm actually really surprised you've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But Soul Calibur 2
Ben does stream. He just hasn't in forever. But he has a channel. It's just Ben18 on Twitch.
Does Ben actually stream? That's a good running joke, actually.
Dude, the next stream's happening tomorrow, bro.
Dude, it's happening. 2025.
Hey, it's happening tomorrow.
Ben stream's happening.
It's like Silk Song, bro.
Meatball, I used to.
Bro, Meatball said the same thing. What you say?
I was just saying, I used to stream. I actually streamed before Bryson ever streamed. Technically, I streamed first.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, bitch. We have receipts. But we did actually start within the month of each other, which is really funny.
Yeah. COVID era.
But I am currently working 2 full-time jobs, and like am not injured, so I'm working out a ton. I don't know if you talked to Chad about your injury.
I have, yeah. But we're getting back up there.
Yeah, you're getting back up there. But I'm working a lot, and I don't really have the energy for streaming. I am cool being Bryson's manager and also helping him with ideas from time to time. That's kind of what I've been doing. Like I will quite literally call Bryce on like a fucking 9 p.m. on a Saturday and be like, "Hey, do this."
It does happen.
It does happen. There have been some really funny ideas.
There have.
But we're kind of waiting a bit for. It's probably going to happen at some point, but we can't really talk about it. Because my plan. Bryce is a part of the plan, but he has to do something first. And it's going to take a while, but there's like a plan in motion that could potentially work.
I'm not sure which thing you're talking about. You have to remind me that after stream.
Here, I'll just DM you. I'll just text you. But if this happens, I'll probably get back into it. But until then, I'm just like too busy.
Oh, you mean that game? That game.
Yeah, that game. That game.
Like obviously.
Yeah, when that happens, I'll probably get back into it. Or I'll be
that would change the game. That game would change the game.
Dude, if that happens, I think I have to make a new channel. Just for the kind of shit that I'd be doing, because it'd be completely different than what I used to do. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, this is the best direct of all time.
This is the best direct of all time. This game's really funny. The fucking adventure game, this one's really funny because
the kid stranded.
This definitely was supposed to be on the last direct. This it was definitely not made from this direct. It was just oh shit, we forgot to turn our homework. Let's do it now. It
does look funny. I don't know. It doesn't look like a great game, but I like the goofiness. I wish they went a little harder on the goofiness.
Bryson, I think 10 out of 10 times I'd rather play Human Fall Flat.
That's fair.
Right. That's just kind of how it works, God, Gungeon 2 looks so good. It looks so good.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
Except for the eyes on the sky. The eyes on the sky looked really weird.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
Why does he have a mouth?
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't. What else is there even to? I think we talked on that, touched everything. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. What about you? I got a little fast forward motion.
Yeah, Bryce Crispy Elden Ring stream's coming. Bryce Crispy Dark Souls stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Gungeon stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Learn to Code stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Final Fantasy VII stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Drunk Mario Party stream is coming. Bryce Crispy Kirby Air Riders stream is coming. Bryce Crispy milking a cow stream is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Hyper Light Drifter is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Hyper Light Breaker is coming. Bryce Crispy plays Fortnite is coming. Bryce Crispy playing fucking. I don't know. I'm watching the stream. Bryce Crispy plays Bloodborne is coming. Bryce Crispy plays. Bryce Crispy is playing Mario Sunshine is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Mario Galaxy is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Your Mom is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Persona 3 Reload is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Chrono Trigger is coming. Bryce Crispy playing Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, all coming. Bryce Crispy getting top rank in Tekken 8 is coming. Yeah. And this comes straight from Bryson's manager. You don't get a choice. I'm your manager. We signed the deal. We signed the deal. Yeah. Yeah, we did do that. That one's still up for debate. I gotta talk to the board. I gotta talk to the board of Crispies to see if Smash Sundays is coming back. Yeah, the board of Crispies. Yeah, we got a board. You don't know about your investors, dude? It's not just me. I'm helming it. I am the head of the board. Because you're obviously the CEO of the company. I'm the head of the board.
Please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
Yeah.
Live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share.
Yeah, we just shoot the shit, you know what I'm saying?
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for
Yeah, we just shoot the shit, you know what I'm saying?
We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Oh, they're saying you're muted, by the way.
I thought you were joking. I thought this was a bit. I just wasn't talking during that bit. So I thought that you guys were saying I was muted because I wasn't talking. I didn't realize this was real.
That's fire. That's fire.
That's
Everyone
awesome.
just heard me and me exclusively. That's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, it basically was just you and you exclusively.
I'm going to have to talk to production about this.
Yeah, we got to get that worked out. This can't continue.
Production's got to fix this.
Production. I wonder who that guy is. We should fire whoever's in charge of production.
I think it's you.
What?
The board needs you removed by Friday.
Okay, yeah, we'll get a replace. You know how like there's that, I don't know if you know about Jake from State Farm. Like the first Jake from State Farm is like a white dude who was actually a guy named Jake from State Farm. And they replaced him with like a black actor because they wanted someone who had more charisma, which has nothing to do with him being black. It's just funny that it was a white dude that turned into a black guy, and now everyone knows Jake from State Farm as the black guy. I find that really funny. All right, chat. Well, I am gonna end stream. Ben, talk to him.
Talk to her.
Okay, yeah, you're never coming on stream again. You're probably never, ever, not a single time. I also can't hear the song again, so I'm just gonna. Oh, it's not playing.
Mom on the net.
All right, I don't know when I'll be live next. Maybe Sunday. Probably not Friday. As you can see, I'm still kind of sick.
Bye.
Huh?
I would never be coming back to you guys. Bye.
Yeah, the board is gonna have to fire both of us. There's gonna be replacements. There's gonna be a new Bent 2, and a Bryce Crispy 2.
Yeah, no, it's Bent
DEI hires Chris.
Yep, not 1-8.
Right, Bent 182. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Ben should come on stream more often, non-malicious, opposed to malicious. Interesting. I don't know how you
mean to someone today,
Ben
so that makes
19.
we actually had to shoot the other ones. They
Yeah.
were defects, you know.
I had to die. Anyways, I'll be live. I won't be live Friday. Probably also be live Sunday. There's a small chance that I will be. Gonna be getting back to the short form stuff starting next week, and it's probably gonna be with a lot of the direct stuff from recently. Then finishing up some Pokemon videos and maybe some Earthbound stuff coming out. We'll have to see. I'll get a schedule together. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't forget to stay crispy. Bye.